切ない月明かり染まるシャドウ今ちゃん指先のね意味ないフルネームそばにいさせてごらん Foolish honey Lady want you funny 呆れるくらいに Yo sexy Looking for my story Put your hands on me 釣りきれながら Looking for my story Put your hands on me 君は遠ざかる過去にキリはない幻のように釣れちゃいけない胸騒ぎの甘い罠は夜に紛れちゃ待ちろそのしなやかな素肌にはセピア色染まるハイウェイ Looking for my story Put your hands on me 釣りきれながら Looking for my story Put your hands on me 日々割れながら濡れた瞳は shaking blue So down 振り向けないパッションフルーツ
Let me know if the microphone drone from the fan is too much, and I'll turn the fan off and suffer in 500,000 degree heat. Okay, maybe it's not that bad. Activate the inner circle. Bing bong. Inner circle.
Hey, finally.
How's it going?
You know exactly how it's going.
Hopefully the echo isn't too bad. The game on the entire time for just our completion bonuses, I didn't realise that the game was running in the background this whole time. Like, I wasn't even getting any of the bonuses, it still says 2 hours 30 playtime. It's just this game being bullshit. Welcome, IFC, hi, SGK Archives, Hollow Mirage, Merpa Derp, Blank Knight. Oh my god, so many people are here. Who are you talking to? Can you not hear Image Flexion Cartoons?
Image Flexion Cartoons, aka Meow the Meow Man Meowskovich.
He should be coming through.
You're coming through back to me.
Good, 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 good. You're probably coming through from me to you in some form of hilarious echo, but that's something I'll have to figure out at a later date. I'm just happy to have this this call-in feature working again. Maiden Showdown. Naruto and friends managed to survive the Forest of Death. The next exam was a one-on-one fight for a place in the finals. Sasuke got through first and secured his place. Then came the next match, Sakura versus her friend Ino. Oh, nice. I get to fight Ino. Hello, may I enter the circle, please?
Yeah,
Blank Knight. Right-click, roles, inner circle approved. You should now be able to join the inner circle, Blank. You should now be inner circle approved. I think Paper just jumped in as well. Hello! Computer!
Hello.
Hello!
Hello.
Oh god, that's That's a bit stampy. Oh my god.
Did a gibbering mouther enter?
I don't know.
Is your microphone really overdriven?
Is it? Check.
It sounds like Baldi's Basics. I've been meaning to play that. Ow. Oh, you poisoned me, you little bitch! I thought she said Sakurai and not Sakura. Sakurai Haruno. Ultimate Fever, what? Is that like a state or something that I have to get into? Oh, you sent me to sleep, you... Right, that's it. Oh, someone dropped out.
Yeah, I think it was.
Wrong fucking microphone, that's why.
There we go! I can hear you now.
Yeah,
Well, I can hear you clearly now.
It's because it was set stupidly set to the one that's the internal microphone, not
Oh, the one
my
built into
actual
the
Yeti
laptop.
microphone.
Yeah.
I had to plug my earphones in because my microphone is picking up the speakers, so...
Ooh, who's that talking now? Who we got? Who's this now?
Oh, look, it's the stuff I've actually watched, so I can say good stuff about it.
Is that Blank Knight?
Yes.
Hello! First time hearing your voice, Blank Knight.
Well, that is very good.
Brilliant. We brought the inner circle back, and it's as awkward as always.
Yay!
At least
Wouldn't have it any other way.
At least I can finally put my voice into this, unlike at college, because the flat, because it doesn't like Discord, and I hate it for that.
Oh yeah, you kept having issues with that. Skype and Discord didn't work very well.
Skype could have been better, but at least it worked. Discord just didn't work at all.
Yeah.
It's this way.
Well, computer is just terrible. So I'm using my desktop. My newer one.
Nice.
It's also possible to use the mobile app as well with Discord and voice chat. I've used it once or twice. It's not perfect.
You can sort Discord out on my phone because I've got a new one, so need to.
So I guess you need to re-authenticate it and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't have the same PC or setup that you access Discord on, then it starts to become a hassle to relink everything.
Yeah.
It's just like yesterday when I wanted to connect to the Discord on my laptop and I had to get an authentication code from the PC
Are you really?
while I was streaming.
Well, you use somebody else. You just broke English.
Yes, Sushi, I am Scottish. How can you tell?
I think he can smell you. I think that's how.
I don't smell.
God.
I think it's the name Paper Mario. I mean, only Scots like Paper Mario.
Oh yeah, that could be it.
You sir are racist, and I do not approve of it. Just joking.
Okay. I'm the raciest and sexiest, and don't you forget it.
I'll just blank that from my memory.
Clown Mask is 9999 caps. Wow.
Where are the next scrolls? Over here somewhere. This is what 90% of this game equates to, is collecting scrolls.
I mean, it could be worse.
Around at the speed of sound.
You could be having to go through rings.
Yes! Could well be. Don't give them any ideas. If they get sick of making me race through treetops.
Said that joke and just realised you would be moving around at the speed of sound. It implied at some point that all the ninjas move supersonic speed or something. When they're ninja runners.
Well, he does run Sonic Adventure style with his arms behind his back.
So you're scrolling around at the speed of sound.
Got places to go. Got to follow my. Shit, think of something ninja-y. Tamago? It's Japanese for egg.
Resenbo.
With the what now? Am I getting lost again? I am getting lost again. Nice one.
But don't you have a map?
Huge village, come on!
I do have a map, but it's written in Ninja. I can't read it.
No excuses.
I thought you were a ninja.
I'm not a ninja. I just play one on TV.
So you're on Ninja Warrior then?
I could just imagine me on Ninja Warrior. That would be a sight for sore eyes, wouldn't it?
Have you seen like the new version of it that they've put on TV? It's not the same.
I dread to think what they've done.
It does involve people consistently falling in water, though, right?
No, they don't. There is water, but it's like, it just doesn't look as impressive as the Japanese.
Okay.
Yes. Hayat. Is it? No, it's called Sasuke, isn't it? Ninja Warrior in Japan. It's called Sasuke. I thought it might have been called Hayate, but it's just called Sasuke, isn't it? I think so.
If you're not the ultimate Ninja Warrior and it's an ordinary one, it's called Naruto.
That's the Ninja Warrior that wants to be big and successful, but is abysmal.
I've seen this, like
These
figures.
He's smoking.
I've seen these figures for My Hero Academia characters, and there was just green Naruto for Midoriya and yellow Sasuke for Bakugo.
I really need to watch that show. People have said good things about that show to me, like consistently.
Yeah, My Hero Academia is good.
And I've just sort of ignored them because it's like, oh, I don't need another recommendation. You know, I'm watching Space Adventure Cobra and Gintama right now, and
read the manga.
Gintama's like 440
if you won't watch
episodes.
Gintama, I would suggest you watch My Hero Academia. But Gintama's my favourite anime for a reason.
Oh, is Boku your favourite anime? You like Boku, do you?
I like my Gintama.
Gintama. I love Gintama. I'm so glad they released a good PS4
anime,
game because it got me back into the show. I'm 100 and maybe 54 episodes in, I guess, at this point. A lot of them sort of blend together, especially when they're non-stories. When they're sort of non-stories like sports episodes and things like that, I sort of tune out. But generally speaking, all of the main arcs have been fantastic.
Oh god, yeah, they are. Even some of the filler arcs are really good. Like some of the
are some of those arcs filler? They were so good.
Well, they're not really filler, but some of the more comedy arcs are really good.
Oh right, yeah.
The ones that aren't
the barbershop
related. Yeah, or the I'm not sure if you've seen it yet. I can't remember when it was, but there is a dating sim arc. That is absolutely amazing.
I haven't experienced that yet.
Oh,
I liked the monster Monkey Hunter. Sorry, Monkey Hunter.
That was a good one.
That was a good arc. Monkey Hunter was great.
I think that's the arc I'm currently on.
And
Ah.
Everyone's turned into screwdrivers for some reason.
Trying to track down the aliens that turn them into screwdrivers, and the only thing they know is that they played this MMO at some point.
All I can think of now is the one part of Dragon Ball Z in the boot arc with the amazing fighting rock can. That's all I can think of.
Oh god, the Gintama Dragon Ball Z. I think it was only an episode, but still.
Yeah,
it was
the episode with Toshiro, and he's having nicotine withdrawal. That was good.
Oh, I don't want him back if he's going to be stinking wet. Can't we just whisper panties?
I did enjoy the way, like, each villain, like this Cello and I can't remember the name of the Frieza knockoff now, but the way they're sort of like introduced as super strong, and then Toshiro just wrecks them in one hit.
Yeah.
Because he's that desperate for a cigarette.
And then they show the guy who beat them before as just some fat guy with a scouter.
I like that they keep making references to characters being Yamcha, like when they're really bad. It's like you're the Yamcha of Gintama. So it's a good sense of humor. Even in the barbershop arc, there was the bit where they made a joke based on Dragon Ball Kai, and Gintoki's voice actor is just like like doing the Goku lines. They just sound so uninspired. He's like, "Yo, sorta Gintoki," like doing the recap of the previous episode. Oh man, I just love the sense of humor in that show. It's just
it's brilliant.
it's on point. Like, I'm worried that I'm like this Japanophile that just likes Japan things because they're Japan, but watching Gintama, the sense of humor is so in tune with mine that I realise that it's not just a case of just loving everything Japanese. Like, there is genuine quality to that show and its writing.
Yeah, and it can't just be purely Japanese humour, because there's the thing that when they first sent out Gintama with its level of humour, even the Japanese didn't think it was going to last very long. But they thought, like, after the first series it'll be done, and...
Yeah. Every time it goes to the next series, they're trying to find excuses to end the show. I love that. Like in episode 150, where they're literally...
Oh yeah, there's
trying to create endings for the show. They decide to cancel the show themselves so that they don't have to make more content. And all those endings are just quality. Each ending that they do on top of the rest has even less to do with the main Gintama story. Like, they feature even less of Shinsuke.
I've only really watched a bit of Naruto, so like the one bit I did is like kind of like it's like almost mirroring the end of the arc that we're coming to. That we're literally playing, like, and what happens in that, and I don't want to spoil anything just in case.
How do I get?
If anybody's not watched it.
Ah! Hate these cables. If you're worried about spoilers, I'll just make sure I fill lots of the time with side questy stuff.
I've only watched a little bit of Boruto. I've watched more of the original Naruto than I have Boruto at the moment, so I can't even say much.
No Boruto. No, I don't particularly plan to, but I might someday.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to watching Boruto, but
yeah,
I mean,
same.
Masashi Kishimoto says,
like,
"Oh, it's my best work yet," and it's like, but you said the same thing about Shippuden.
It's like literally from what I've seen of Naruto, and that's it. It's like almost every single thing I've seen is like, oh, Naruto did this, and when he first started. Oh, now Boruto's doing the exact same things.
Yeah. I got the feeling that it might be
Yeah.
like that because it's like father, like son, a very common trope in anime.
Well, from what I know of Boruto, they did try very strongly to make his personality, although still close enough to Naruto, to be completely different. Like, he doesn't want to become Hokage, he's a bit more like Sasuke.
He just wants to be strong.
Yeah.
Emo twit.
And he's,
I
like,
remember
annoyed at
hearing
the start
something
of
about
things.
Boruto actually training with Sasuke.
Yeah.
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 So that's interesting. The fact that
how,
Sasuke's in it and he's not a bad guy is interesting.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Sasuke has a daughter as well with
Yes,
Sakura, who
Sarada.
does want to become Hokage.
Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, the internet has already introduced me to Sarada.
I've seen my first cosplay that I've heard at Sunny, and it was fun to see. So I didn't think you'd see any of them just yet. I thought maybe another year or two.
Until Boruto gets like a larger install base.
Yeah,
But
yeah, that's what I thought.
I mean,
but
there's loads of people who watched Naruto, then watched Shippuden, and probably already quite invested in Boruto. I would imagine.
because it was like kind of like almost like if they were all they did like I think there was a Boruto there. There's the old like Shippuden, Naruto. There was a female Jiraiya. There was an
Female
Orochimaru there that
Jiraiya.
got drunk.
Oh god.
Yeah. Yeah, and
That
there was
sounds
an Orochimaru there that got drunk at the boat party. I wasn't there, but I seen videos of them, and it didn't look like it ended well.
How many scrolls have I got? 737.
Was taking it.
According to Sushi, there is a tokusatsu show called Jiraiya.
No.
Probably based off the same legendary figure, because I mean, Naruto, a lot like Gintama in that way as well, is sort of based off famous historical figures
Yeah.
in Japanese history.
It's a really random point.
Gintama practically retells several significant events in Japanese history just in its own way.
Yeah. There's no longer any invading force. It's all aliens.
Of course, it's always bloody aliens.
I like how at the
The
start of
aliens
the
aren't all
show,
bad. Only some of the aliens are bad.
at the start of the show in the manga, like they refer to them as the Amanto, but
they are the
shortly therein they just rename them to aliens, and I remember that being a question brought up on the Ginpachi Sensei. Features like, why are they now called aliens?
Oh god, my favourite Jin Sensei question will always be the time where they ask, okay, I've been asked, what is the meaning of Jinpam? I'm going to be honest with you, I have no idea either.
I aim to
I
become
suppose we
king
could
of
have
the
done something simple, like
pirates.
become king of the pirates.
Yeah.
And then we see him just as Luffy. Okay, from now on we'll be king of the samurai.
My favourite one is from the end of Yoshiwara in Flames. It's like I'm trying to remember the two in particular. It's like letter number 1. What's with the name Yoshiwara in Flames? At no point was Yoshiwara in flames, and he just chucks it in the rejected bin. And then there was a second question. I can't remember what it was, but he chucks that in the rejected bin as well. Oh right, yeah, Kagura's brother. Shit, forgotten his name. Should know this.
I can't remember his name, but he's a quite important character.
Oh yeah, but they say like when he was first introduced, his hair was black and it's orange. Am I imagining things? And Gintoki's like, no, you're not imagining things, and then drops the letter in the rejected bin.
Oh god, the only reason I can think of for that is it reminds me of like Ranma, because he already does look a bit like Ranma.
Yes. Ranma, if you're talking about one and a half, you're talking to the right person.
I tried watching Ranma back in the day. I tried reading the manga as well.
I love it.
I should probably give it another shot.
I saw a DVD of it in the shop the other day.
American only, no UK DVDs besides the first 2 movies.
And
They were
let me
released back in
guess,
the early
not
2000s.
on Crunchyroll either?
Nope. As far as I know.
Typical. Space Adventure Cobra was like that as well. You can get the fucking show on Blu-ray in America. with English subs and the long-lost English language pilot episode. You can't
The
get
only
it in
people
the
who
UK.
speak English who want to watch anime are apparently in America.
It's like Inuyasha still hasn't got a full release like on DVD in the UK. It's only been the first 12 episodes on 2 DVD sets.
But
It's
like,
got
that
it's
show's
like
like
6
sort of
episodes each.
massive in America, isn't it? Like they even got the PS2 game in America.
Yeah.
Inuyasha game. What was I was going to say? That's right, Australia. Australia has its own anime streaming service.
They've also got Madman, who do a lot of the DVDs that manga just imports into the UK.
So,
Australia also gets a bunch of things that even the US doesn't get.
So if you want to watch anime, like if you're in Australia, you can watch like Australia's own anime streaming service. It's like
Well, if you're
in
in
the
Australia,
UK
you're
we've got
practically next door
Crunchyroll
to
and the
Japan
selection
anyway.
is shit. I think France has
I
it
noticed,
best.
like,
Really, you have to be careful not to be eaten by a spider all the time.
I noticed a lot of the DVDs that I've gotten, like more recent ones, like Dragon Ball and like for UK anyway, like Dragon Ball and all this. I think a lot of the manga stuff, they just reuse the Madman stuff, and so like you see like even on One Piece, you always see like the menus designed by Madman Entertainment.
Yeah. I wonder if that's the case for my Dragon Ball
That's
GT
good at saying.
box sets. Probably. They're a damn good box set, the Dragon Ball GT box set. Battle between like foes. Tenten managed to drive Tamari into a corner, but in the end Tamari was stronger. Yep, that's true. Preliminary to move on to the next match, where Naruto got his chance in the spotlight. His opponent, Kiba. Right, okay. Versus Good Papa. Keshi, welcome. How long has it been since you last had people on stream? A very long time.
Very long.
Very long time.
It's
Longer than I've
been
been.
1,000 years.
Maybe.
Last time I was on was for the Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures.
Yes.
That was last time I was on.
Wasn't that the last time that it was open, period?
It
I
might
think
have been. Might have been.
Because I know Mr. Our kind and generous streamer wanted me to come back for Pac-Man the Ghost Adventures 2, but I couldn't because of complicated reasons to do with flats and internet.
I think I had the lobby open for Pac-Man 2, I remember. So that might have been the last time I had the voice lobby open. But I'm aiming to have it for any game where the story and gameplay like really doesn't matter that much. I want to have it open. So stuff like Naruto, where it's just sort of like blah blah blah. Attack enemies, do stuff.
I mean, I'm not even watching the stream right now. I'm just playing Into the Gungeon.
Well, yeah.
I'm watching it, but I was
Yeah, I'm watching the stream. Watching him see a fight, you should end by farting on it.
I was actually for a little bit I was noting down like which presents you need to give certain characters in Danganronpa V3, so that I've got a note of it and I don't have to keep looking up the internet page every time I want to have a free time in the game.
I need to start doing that to make myself easier, to be honest.
And I may try and do it for like other class trials because I suck at them and I want to do well at them without having to retry, because if I want to record them at some point, I need to do them semi-well.
The way you're describing it, Danganronpa sounds like a dating sim, but I'm pretty sure it's like Ace Attorney or some shit.
It's like that.
It has its dating sim element, but it's not a dating sim.
Right,
It's like
so
the
it's
only
just
thing
got
these-
sort of like social links in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
right,
much.
It's social links, absolutely.
Yeah.
And the only reason you really do them is so you can get skills that help you with the kind of class trials and that, like to make it easier for yourself. Like for example, like the reticle actually moves around a little bit, but there's some skills that'll stop it from doing that you have to get by interacting with the other classmates that are live.
You said reticle. Is there some sort of shooting involved in
Yeah.
Danganronpa then? Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Why do you
Called
think
Trigger Happy Habit for a reason.
the
Right,
first game's
okay.
called Trigger Happy Havoc?
All the bullets are called. All the elements is called Truth Bullets.
Right. Okay. So is that like Danganronpa's equivalent of like the Cyclock?
Pretty much.
It's a bit more like Danganronpa's equivalent of cross-examination.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they're up in the air again. By the way, the dub sucks. I know, I love it.
Which dub?
Are you talking about Danganronpa? Oh, right, okay, he's talking about Danganronpa. I thought you were talking about Naruto. I'm like, I agree.
I'm sorry. I love the Danganronpa dub, so I'm gonna defend them. Especially I love Johnny Young Bosch's and Hajime Hinata, and Gundam Tanaka's English voice actor. Oh my god, he's such amazing. And the fact that he comes back for Yoma and then the third game as well, it's like, yes, please.
Hollow mentions that there's a shitty translation. That seems typical in anime games these days. Is it like full of pop culture references that shouldn't be there, or is it like something else?
Not really, not unless like the character specifically mentions something like that. But then again, it's like half the time it's not voice, so it's like this. So like the use of the voice lines, didn't he have them? Oh, you're talking about Toko, aren't you?
Oh god, okay.
It's down here. Right. I need a box.
Yeah, the schizo thing. But to be honest, it was taking you ages to spell out multiple personality disorder in that thing.
Well, I mean, there's... Well, no, I can't even say anything because it spoils for...
Nah! Give me the thing. I worked hard to get it. There we go. Something's left on the ground! Believe it!
I just want to be the hunter. I always want to be the hunter.
Gotta do what? I gotta believe it!
Gotta do what? I gotta believe it! Da -da 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 -ba. That would be an interesting crossover.
I got it.
Katashi summons a dog and it ends up being Parappa.
Well, I mean, we did have Solid Snake versus the monkeys in Metal Gear Solid 3.
And
anything's
and
possible.
Ape Escape 3. Well,
yes.
Ape Escape 3 had a Solid Snake monkey.
Pipple Snake.
The world is weird in that way.
The world's weird in a lot of ways.
I love it when the world is weird. It gives me something to talk about. Wrong button. That one. I fell. Oh man, I hate that.
Wee. Ow.
I just saw it, yeah. Oh man, that was painful. But the important thing is...
Dub Kokichi is good.
I succeeded in the end. I wish I could upgrade my my stamina some more, but I don't think I have the necessary ingredients. Like, there's no way to just open a menu and it tell me, oh yeah, you've got necessary ingredients. Like, I have to go and talk to the ramen guy every time.
Hollow, don't you dare say anything bad about Nagito's English VA. Bryce Papenbrook does a bloody good job. I am sorry, I like Bryce Papenbrook as Nagito.
Oh god, Nagito is amazing.
What have I got? This way! Whip.
Well, the voice actor is amazing. Still,
Also, fun fact about Kokichi's dubbed voice actor, it's the exact same guy as Ken Ichijoshi in Digimon Season 2. Yep.
I really
and it's
check
almost
out,
exactly it's almost exactly his Digimon Emperor voice. But you can tell he's like had a lot more practice than back then.
I really need to check out Digimon. Like the opening theme, Butterfly, is fucking amazing.
They played that at the after party on Saturday night for SunnyCon, and it was amazing. Everybody was up for it.
Butterfly's great. It's in one of the Taiko
And then
games
we all
as
got
well.
up. And then we all got up for 500 miles.
500 miles, like the Proclaimers 500 miles.
Yes. Yes, all us
Really?
Scots got up and just got every...
It's such a cheesy ass song.
Yeah, there's few cheesier songs.
Did you know these little monsters? Did you know the jump?
Speaking of cheesy songs, I bought some vinyl recently and I gave it a spin today. Is anybody familiar with the UK television personalities Zig and Zag the Aliens?
Heard of them, yes.
I played their song. I have it
Oh,
on
wow.
vinyl. It's fucking insane.
Some vinyl.
So good. Well, I've fallen in love with vinyl because I found a whole bunch of it for dirt cheap. And yeah, I love the format, and analog music just sounds so good.
I like that they have been starting to put like newer stuff onto it as well. Like Sonic Mania's soundtrack is on vinyl now, and I love
Yes,
it.
yes.
Even though I don't own the soundtrack, but I just love the soundtrack. It probably sounds better on vinyl.
Probably, especially with it being T. Lope's work. It's probably going to sound really nice and really full on vinyl.
Did you scratch the vinyl on the hobby?
That's the last thing you want to do.
That is what Shishi asks.
Did you scratch the Oh, no. No! No! Come on! You only do that when you've got a turntable designed for that, and then you only
Or
do
you
it
want
with
to break the
records
disc
that
because you hate the song.
records that you don't mind damaging, you know. I don't want to damage
That's why
you buy
music,
extras.
That's why they put on all the shite songs, because they're on cheap vinyls that nobody wants, so they can scratch them as much as they want.
Well, yeah, do a bit of scratching and probably make a rather nice sound sample while you're at it. Something that you can record and reuse. I want to get a very cheap USB turntable just to be able to rip some of the vinyl that I have in FLAC. I want it in
Let's
fully
get scratching.
lossless audio codec.
Having vinyl also means if there's a zombie invasion, you can use it like they do in Still of the Dead. Have terrible
Use it
weapons.
to slice up zombies. Oh. If they're black, that still means I can't make them, can it? No. God damn it. Ah! They have
No,
to
I
be
think
sort of
it
shining
does
yellow.
mean You can make it.
Oh.
Oh, it might mean you have some of it. I'm not sure.
Oh, that's
I'm just looking at them.
Never played
Alright.
this game, so only guessing.
Well, I have played this game, and I can't remember. It wasn't even
It's
that long ago.
no Rise of a Ninja. I kind of wish it was, but... Right, walnuts. Walnuts, peanuts, pure white egg.
Pineapple smells, grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut shells. Oh yeah.
Pure white egg. Sakura, can you lay me an egg? Alright, that's not gonna work. I guess I'll just do another mission then. What do we
Go
got?
to the training zone.
Go to the training zone. As the hall erupted with chatter at Naruto's victory, 2 more names were called. The Hyuga clan, Hinata versus Neji. Great. Good. Ah yes, Matzo got a free Wii U, but it's broken. You
Was
could
it broken
probably
then?
you can probably fix
Okay.
it.
That's why it's free.
Either that or my friend had set the system on 3D mode because the whole thing is in 2 sections. Wasn't even aware there was a 3D mode. Might be a bad cable.
Yes,
Have a look
that's
through the
why
settings.
The Wii U is a 3D thing and not just a piece of paper.
The Wii U is a trash can thing,
I
but
thought the Wii U was just a paper.
paperweight, yeah. Well, you see, the thing is,
couple of paperweights because you got the big controller that's part of it.
If you do a little bit of jailbreaking, the Wii U is a lot better. It's a much better system. Because then you can play things like Epic Dumpster Bear.
You really are just, it's got. I like the Wii U can play Game Boy Advance games that were at the time rarer, like Fire Emblem and Golden Sun. But doing so has just brought the price down them, so they're like into my range of prices. That yes, please, I'll just take them for this cheaper.
Give it a few more years, and the Wii U console itself will be dirt cheap. It'll be like the Wii in CX. It'll be like 30, 40 quid for a unit.
I got a Wii from Game for about is it 15 or 20 pounds?
That's nice.
It lasted a few years ago, like a year or two ago.
That's a lot less than I paid for my second.
Is this a Wii U?
No, just a Wii. Just a Wii.
Okay. My third Wii
if you're
was...
saying you got a Wii for £50, I'd mentioned about a year ago. I also saw it for about £150 in a exchange store.
Oh. That's because they don't want you to buy it. They're keeping it there for the person to pay back for it.
Yeah, we why it's there.
They don't want to sell it off. My third Wii was fairly cheap. I got my third Wii for 20 quid with Super Smash Brothers.
Expensive urine.
But
I'm only on my second Wii.
My third Wii is an American Wii, so I got it with the American version of Smash Brothers for 20 quid.
I only have one Wii, and it's the first one I got. Still works. I do have a Wii U, but yeah.
And I probably fucked up mine because I was using I modded it to all hell to play like different games, like using like booters and that within the homebrew store.
Highly recommended with the original Wii is first things first. Install yourself that GameCube deregionizer, like seriously, so you can just play any region GameCube games out of the box.
That'd be so cool.
It's really good just being able to fire up Donkey Konga 3 and just wail on the drums. And then if you want to install other Wii hacks on top, then I can make some good suggestions. I
think I used it a lot to get like WiiWare stuff for free because I didn't want to pay money for it. like Sonic, like Sonic 4 Episode 1.
Yeah. Well, I was curious about how that would work, because I thought that it would be sort of like a port of the Android version, and it sort of felt like it was. Like the Wii version
it was
played
like a mix
the worst.
between the Android and the it's had like almost the graphics of the Android version, but kept all the stages from the console versions.
And it also didn't have that
the
horrible
Android version. Technically, the beta of Sonic 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because it's got the minecart level instead of the puzzle one you get in the console versions, and there was another one that was changed. Oh yeah, the casino one was changed.
Yeah.
Instead of like trying to get points, you just kind of went through a normal level. That was it.
Original Xbox was the same price on the same day on the same shelf. What for? Oh right, Matso's talking about the original Xbox and a PS1. Was that the PS1 you recently bought, Matso? Because I remember you saying something about buying a PS1 recently. Or am I getting people confused? I'm an old man. It's difficult sometimes.
Well, it wasn't me, so it probably was Matso. I don't know.
I've already got a PS1 that works pretty well, unlike the first one I got that just broke within a year. And I had to save up another year to get a PlayStation 2, and that one's lasting me till a few years ago, which the power supply is not connecting as well. So if I need to play it, I have to kind of put it up high so that the cable droops down, and the weight brings the connector inside it down. So it
that sounds really awkward.
It is
really awkward.
Which is why I don't use my PS2 as often as I used to. In fact, I've mostly been playing my Mega Drive recently, and that's just because I've got a few new games for it.
Good call,
like Rocket Knight Adventures. Today I was trying to play the Oozing, and I forgot how bad the emulation is because the the first stage is the toxic waste dump. It just it's completely black for half of it. Like, there's only like a little bit of shading. And that's it.
So, do you have any interesting exotic titles for your Mega Drive?
Yeah.
Now's the fun time when you get to tell us about all those Puyo games that you have.
Yeah, I've got Puyo 1 and Puyo 2 on the Mega Drive. And
Nice,
I've got
nice.
all 3 Monogatari's on the Game Gear. I've got Yon on the Dreamcast. I've got Sue Expert, Sun Expert, and Puyo Box on the
PS1,
Yeah.
yeah. I've got Sun Expert and Puyo Box on PS1, but my Sun Expert doesn't have a box. It came mint with manual, disc and sleeve, all the inserts and everything, but inside a plastic sleeve. So all the bits are intact, just it doesn't have a box. I bought it like that. It was a whole lot cheaper than buying it in the box, but I have no idea how a game gets in that situation to begin with.
Children break the box, and maybe they didn't play the game, but they broke the box by accident, and then it's just they just put everything else into the plastic cover just to keep it in good condition.
So at some point I get myself a nice Japanese PS1 box, maybe like buy some crappy sports title that I don't care about and do a switcheroo. Oh, it's everyone's favourite fishnets ninja Anko. Hello. I'll be in charge of the exam this time. What a drag. Great. That's something else has spawned in a box. Gotta go get it.
I've got all the Game Boy Puyo games, like including, well, but unfortunately not a boxed version of Pocket Yawn.
I'm jealous of the fact that you have Yon. I'm jealous of that.
I've got Mina de Puyo Puyo English on or Puyo Pop on the Game Boy Advance, all boxed. I've got Viva and Unboxed and DS. PS2 is complete. I don't have Fever 2 yet. I'll need to get that one day. I've got 15th anniversary on the DS. I've got 7 on the Wii. It was sealed, but opened it just to look at the manual and I need to find a way to play that on my Wii.
You've unsealed it. The value is lost.
I don't care. I was never going to sell it on anyway. I wanted to play it, thinking, oh, I can play it on my Wii. No, I can't.
Well, there's a really good hack for the Wii that will deregionize it and allow you to play it.
Yeah, that'll be on my one that doesn't read discs anymore. If it read that one, it might do.
Well, yeah, you could probably just rip the ISO. I don't think you'd be able to do it on a PC these days because they don't read the Wii discs.
Yep.
Something to do with the
just get the
file
emulator. I think I've also got 20th on the DS, and I've got Puyo Tetris on the PS3. I don't have English Puyo Tetris yet because I don't have a Switch or a PS4, and I don't want to buy it, and I've not bought it on Steam yet.
I realised the error of my ways. I'm like, there's an item on the map. No, it's just fucking what's-his-face. Wait, no, it is an item on the map. Oh, phew. I thought for a minute that I had run all the way over to the guy. But no, I haven't wasted my time. That's all right.
Oh, Guy Sensei is amazing.
He's one of the best characters in Naruto.
He is
the guy.
best character,
Yeah. Wait, which guy are we talking about?
Like I said, I've only watched up to like halfway through the what the UK DVDs call series 5. So
how would you describe what's happening at that point? And I'll give you a name for the arc.
Orochimaru sent his goons to try and get Sasuke again.
The Akatsuki.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
So have you already had
I've had the filler where Roger Craig Smith makes
sound
a voice
ninja and all that stuff?
What, sorry?
Have you met Tayuya the sound ninja yet?
I've met him. I think I'm not actually. But, they've just came like It's just after this, you know, when Gara and what happens with him, what he
Oh,
does.
right, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like after that,
That's where Rise of the Ninja
Midoriya.
finishes off.
and if I am up to the last episode I watched was the kind of like Orochimaru's kind of form that he's kind of raised up or whatever. I can't remember because it's been a while. I've since seen it, but they've kind of met Sasuke, and that's about as much as I can remember from what I've seen so far.
Fair
Okay.
dues. So you're
So
ahead of where
Rise
Rise of a Ninja finished off, where the Rise of a Ninja game finished off. You're ahead of there.
Yeah, it's
Why
after
do I
the
have
filler.
to fight in a tournament arc? Why is a tournament arc playable?
Tournament arc.
I'm gonna open all the gates. Every gate.
Just go.
On the 367th gate. The gate of why is this a gate?
It's a long running shonen manga. Just go with it. It'd probably kill him, but we'll just do it.
Oh, so have you had the Rock Lee? I got to be careful how I word this in case you haven't, and I'm spoilering it. Has Rock Lee needed to make an extended visit to a hospital?
Yes.
Right,
I've got
okay,
past that.
Right.
Yeah, I think he's right before a important arc.
It's like the last big arc I seen was the filler arc where they have to escort the guy who used to be a ninja of the Hidden Leaf Village, but he'd stolen one of the artifacts and was told to leave, and he's voiced by Roger Craig Smith.
I don't remember any fillers.
I don't remember that at all.
All I know is the only thing that I can remember about it is that it was voiced by Roger Craig Smith, and that's about it.
Oh right, okay, Sonic.
Still, you
pretty
set up.
much.
Guess where you are. Right at the beginning of a very particular arc.
It's like if everything that's happened, like kind of everything that you're doing at the moment in the game that's kind of came to a close with the death of an important character.
Oh god, brutal sand mode. What? I'm terrified.
This is not what happened in the anime. What is this? What is this? Is this shit?
This is where he does sand stuff.
I'm gonna try and find my mic if that's okay with you. Yeah, go ahead, join in, Matzo. The more the merrier.
You know what they say? The more the merrier. You know what they say? The more the merrier.
I'm trying to remember the quote now. I said it yesterday. Don't get too excited, boys. Those were the easy
Those
ones.
are the easy ones.
Don't get too excited, boys.
Where did they find that from?
I love that line so much. Just imagining Jim Carrey saying that, it would be amazing. He won't though.
Defeated? Impossible. No. You know what would be amazing? Because I've been watching like Mega G Wolf play Sonic Advance 3. Jim Carrey's doing, "You're going to pay for this." Or the "you little." I just love those quotes from Eggman in Advance.
I should really watch more of his stuff, but I mean, G-Wolf, what I typically tune in for is the Sonic Hack Showcase, and he did some corruption videos recently, and they were very good.
Yeah. I like the corruption videos, they were funny.
I kind of started fucking around with corruptors on my own, but the problem is I can't get any good results out of them. Like, corrupting really is a fine art, and I don't even know where to begin.
It's like with Sonic Advance 3, the way he was recording it is he had the corruptor loaded up for it, and it was fucking up some of the sprites at one point. And so after he'd beat the third zone, so it just stopped working. It just stopped working, and he had to reset it. And when he reset it, it undid his progress. So he was now just back at zone 2, and he had.
So you had to redo the whole of zone 3.
And then he had to turn the corruptor off because it was fucking up with with the ram in it in the ROM.
Corruptors have a habit of doing that. That's kind of how they work. Oh, Elliot, dumb Elliot. That's why we love him.
That's why he's our.
Ooh, it's in heart shape this time. Smack. Smack. Wish I could upgrade the amount of shurikens I can throw. I probably can. I just
You
don't know
definitely
how.
can. I can't remember how you do it, but you can.
I vaguely remember Jim having more shurikens. Okay, I need the roll to talk. Okay,
I'm sure there'll
on
be
my
a way
way.
to find it.
So I need to make Matzo Inner Circle approved. There we go. You should be able to join now, Matzo.
Mm.
There, Matzo. Hang on. Hang on, he says.
Wait.
Hang on to what?
So what we've got to get on a motorbike and hang on.
Get into a motorbike. Play a card game.
Don't bring up that season. I liked it, but it was stupid at some.
What
That's
season?
pretty much
What
every
show are we
Yu-Gi-Oh
talking
series,
about
as far as
now?
I'm concerned.
What show are we talking about now?
What do you think?
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Card games on motorbikes?
Well, I'm guessing Yu-Gi-Oh, but it could be.
Yes.
Motorcycles. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh 5D is
Yeah.
all card games on motorcycles.
Card games on motorcycles. And do they still have those stupid like
Hello.
things on their arms as well?
Oh yes.
Are they trying to drive while playing card games with a stupid car?
Oh no,
on their
they are driving. They even have like a circuit race with card games.
What?
You talking about Yu-Gi-Oh?
Why did I stop watching this shit? It sounds amazing.
Well, it was amazing and really stupid at the same time. So regular Yu-Gi-Oh fair.
Yeah.
I tried getting into
Hello,
Yu-Gi-Oh back in
do I
the
need
day.
to change the settings or something? Or no?
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, you can't hear me here.
I can sort of hear you. I heard the words "you can't hear me."
And
Alright, okay. I wasn't too sure if you could hear me or not.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Maybe
You're
this
clear
mic's
now.
really bad.
Your voice is pretty clear now.
It's better than my laptop, anyway. I thought I was ready, but then I realized that the quality of my mic on my laptop's really bad, so I had to switch it out.
It always is. It's typically the one built in underneath your webcam,
Yeah.
which is typically a pretty grainy microphone.
The 1 megapixel camera.
I don't know. Are you not being a bit generous there?
Well, that's what it says on the bottom of my laptop.
1 megapixel.
Yeah. Like my phone's 16 front and back. It's a bit better, like, than 1 megapixel.
Well, they can say how many megapixels they like. You know, they can say, oh, it's a 15 megapixel camera. If the image sensor in the camera is crap, then it's going to be a crap quality video image, regardless of the megapixels. I'm sure you've owned tech where it says like 15 megapixel, and you take a photo with it, and it's blurry as heck.
Yeah.
Chinese bootleg stuff.
Right, where's the box this time? Okay. On top of the roof? Is it just on top of the roof? Is it going to be easy to collect?
Jumpy. Awkward jumping things.
Jump.
Oh, I hate this so much.
Jump.
Boom. Boom.
All I can
see
think of
sushi
is
is in the general hobby.
Was it?
all I can think of is Plutia from How to Mention It Trivia with a long jump every time you hit the jump button.
Alley-oop.
I was just
Remembering
on the top there.
Sorry about that, my mom wanted me for a sec.
Ah, that's cool.
Fine.
didn't want to attach to
Sushi wanting in or something?
Yeah, just like it.
I
If he
know, I
wants in, I
could
can
be
hop out.
extra behaved on the microphone.
I might be hopping out in like 10 minutes or so because I need to go to bed. Bed soon because 12-hour shift tomorrow. Yay!
Oh, nice.
Work. Yay.
I'm glad I'm not working tomorrow. It would
It
be
means I have
not that there would be anything to do at this point at work.
to work in the
Well,
morning.
I don't have anything to do for 2 months, so.
I gotta get money for living up in college, for living for college. So it means working all summer. No joy.
I wish I could get a job, but I can't.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
Yeah, well, I'm only like 14.
Fair enough. Yeah, perhaps not then.
Yeah. I need money to thingy, sort out my library of games.
I'm not really sure how I afford half of my games, to be honest. I should probably be spending money on more legitimate things. But... this way.
And there's the dog. Yep.
Right, I gotta go.
These they cost a lot, a pretty penny to get.
This mayo
I gotta
doesn't
go.
taste very good.
Okay.
Image Flexion, are you sure that's mayo?
Bye.
Sure, that's
Yeah.
fair. Did it come from a glass
ERB,
jar
could I be in
or a
a circle?
tube?
I'm
Kept in a
pretty
cupboard?
sure you're already in a circle.
Was it? What's up?
Oh no,
It was in a
sushi is
circle.
not. Okay. I shall add
Odd.
inner circle approved to sushi. How many people have we got in the inner circle? We got one slot. Excellent. Okay. Sushi can indeed join.
There's gonna be one less slot now. I have to go.
All right. Okay. Take care,
okay.
Matzo. Thanks for
Bye.
thanks for popping in.
No
Goodbye.
bother.
Thanks for contributing.
Oh great! I have to do tree jumping again. I gotta catch
see
the
ya.
dog. Is he gonna
Goodbye.
fart at me now?
Bye.
Is this the thing where the dog farts at me?
Very.
Someone said something about keep a what's his name? The dog. Akamaru
yeah.
farting at me.
Yes, that was me.
All right, okay. Is it
I think
happening
it's
now?
fart.
It was me, Dio.
You thought it
You
was
farted.
Akamaru farting at you, but it was me, Dio.
Yeah, we look closely and you see like the apparent inside.
Still excited for part 5.
Oh, I'm so excited for part 5.
Yes, when
I've
I
been
visit the
hearing some
Naruto
things about
universe
part 5.
and fart on him.
Apparently there is oh, that was definitely a fart. And oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh.
that was like a fart.
You little dog. I'm looking forward to part 5 because I've heard things about part 5 like animated piss drinking. So I'm very excited for part 5.
One of my pals at SunnyCon on the Saturday, he was dressed up as part 4 Jotaro. It would look quite cool because I've only seen his part 3. It's part 3 cosplay that he's got.
Why do dogs fart so much in anime? Because dogs fart so much in real life. And as we know, anime is a perfect interpretation of real life. Which one is Sushi that is talking? Sushi is not talking currently because Sushi's mic won't unmute.
Muted at the moment. That's what it
It's
says.
worth refreshing your Discord page, Sushi. That might work. Also, double check that you've got the right microphone set in the settings in your browser or in Discord. It's very
Or else it'll
complicated.
happen with what happened with me.
Oh! I heard a noise.
Mm-hmm.
A bloodung. Bloodung usually indicates something is happening in technology. I'm so glad they threw all of these like open world sections out for the other Ninja Storm games. They're awful. This is so awful. Well, someone spent a long time working on this map. Why can't you be more accepting and understanding of their plight? All the time that CyberConnect 2 is not porting JoJo Eyes of Heaven to PC, I don't care.
Oh.
You know, they should port that over. All these Naruto games are great and all, but where's my PC port of JoJo Eyes of Heaven? And while I'm at it, Namco Bandai, where's my PC port of Gintama Rumble?
Lost in the ether like the game itself. I'm just kidding.
Because I would happily pay for that game again. It's one of the best Muso-likes I've played in absolutely forever.
I'll just stick with Fire Emblem Warriors because I still haven't beaten it because I've not had a chance to play my 3DS in a long time.
I got disappointed because Lynn took so long to unlock, I just gave up. Hello?
I've not got to that part because I'm still in the story mode. Like, last time I played, I was like halfway through the map after Darius decides, oh yeah, I'm not a good guy anymore. I'm just gonna fuck with you all.
Oh yeah, that guy. Oh man. It annoyed me because they were lining it up like to make him a playable character. It's like, actually no, we're not.
Ain't not April Fools.
It also isn't, well, like I've been watching a bit of that Sushi Strikers, the new game Nintendo's got.
The art of Sushido.
That one. And what I noticed is that the main character, like both the male and female, like they played by the exact same voice actors and a voice actor and voice actress that did the Lemon Twins and Fire Emblem Warriors.
Oh,
yes,
right.
that is what me and my pals call them, the Lemon Twins, because that's what they look like with their hair.
Oh, I heard another connecting sound.
Oh.
Hello.
Whoa!
Somebody else.
A new voice.
Yeah, it's not Sushi, it's me, Keshi.
Oh, hi Kishi.
So it's Steel.
Keshi.
So, sad to hear about your Japan trip, but happy to hear that you still have a Japan trip.
It does suck, yeah, but, well, I'm just trying to look on the bright side of it. Yeah, I'm still getting to go.
Yes.
Yeah, it is for one less day, but on the upside, I am still getting to go, yeah.
Always look on the bright side of life.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything, it's that.
Is there anything left to pick up? There isn't. Right, next mission. What have I got? I'll do more side missions. So I got
Let's
them
go.
around.
Rolls an actual game.
Guy and Lee are at training.
Let's go, okie dokie.
That'll be Sushi that's dropped out. He's back again.
Yeah, he's
Let's
trying to
go.
get his mic
Okie dokie.
working.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sushi, if you click on the cog at the bottom of the screen,
That might
and then
help.
go to video and voice, and then look for your microphone, that might find it for you.
Yeah. Might be that, or it might just be a problem with his microphone. Then he needs
Probably, yeah. Well, he has been on before. I remember he has been in a
Yeah.
I know, but it might
chat before, yeah.
Sounds what I'm trying to say.
It's always the microphone settings. It'll be Discord somewhere. It'll be Discord's
Yeah,
fault.
probably.
It always is.
Yeah, Discord is more likely to be faulty than a microphone.
What was
And
that?
shall I
You've
tell you what I'm
connected
actually
a-
going to get to do? on
You've
this?
connected an Xbox 360
Hello?
controller? You'd like to
Oh!
output voice through the controller?
Hey, yeah.
Headphone what?
There's a weird problem. The thing thinks that my microphone is actually a camera or something. I don't know. This is weird.
Jesus
Reveal
Christ.
voice.
Fair enough.
My
Shit
voice
happens.
gives me strength.
Hey, yeah, everybody's voice is strange.
It's nice to see you again, Sushi. Or rather hear you again.
Yeah, nice to see you again too. ERB.
To see you.
Escape
Touch
Room
my
British.
eyes with my ears.
The arch badass of Canterbury.
As you say.
Yeah, I thought it was Banterberry.
Oh, God.
Canterbury? No, Canterbury.
Banterberry.
Nice
You
berries.
say banter one more time. See what happens.
Banterberry.
God damn it!
Banterberry.
16 hit combo. Ooh, give that a go.
I'll shut up now. I'll be good.
Sit in the corner and think about what you do.
Yo, Alfie! Alfie just says lol. How's it going, Alfie?
Probably won't be here for very long because it's 10 o'clock and as I say, my recording environment is crap.
Fair dues.
And so that he would not like, his mother would not like him to talk at these times of the night.
Fair dues.
Or something.
I see. I don't have access to chakra in this match. So picking my ninjutsu beforehand was a wasted effort. Oh, dog of the day.
A dog in the background.
It is indeed dog of the day.
Curious case of the dog in the background.
Soy Bomb has a
little
cat.
dog.
And
It's the
Snapchat
little
Cat
dog
has a
with the loud
cat.
bark.
And ERB has a dog.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame we don't have like the from Dragon Ball. Is it Dragon Ball
Smurf.
Budokai 3, the heart virus and the vaccine trick? Where it's like with the vaccine, it negates what the heart virus does you, but your enemy is affected by it and just keeps losing health whilst you're completely fine.
Get my ass kicked!
Well, it is the amazing guy Sensei.
Yeah, it is Mike Guy. Conditions unfulfilled. Yeah, I didn't win. Just
That
playing
sucks.
Fortnite. Ah, yes. A poor
Oh,
craftsman.
this-
Are you in
blames
Japan
his
yet?
tools.
With his best character,
No,
with Naruto.
not while mid-August now.
Oh, is it late or away now?
Oh no, it's closer. It's a month
Oh,
closer.
Alright.
See, are you in Japan yet?
Not while.
Are we
Middle of
there yet?
August.
Boingy, boingy, boingy.
So it's not until August.
It's not till 16th of August. Well, that's when I'm actually going down to the airport, and then we're flying overnight, and we won't get into Japan while 8 o'clock in the evening Japan time on the following day.
Japan time. I like that.
Take care, Merpa.
Need to
Yeah.
play. I really need us to play zombies very soon. Oh yeah, you want to play Call of Duty Zombies with me, Alfie? Yeah. I'm not ruling it
When I
out.
said zombies, all I could think of was Zombies Ate My Neighbours because it's just literally called Zombies in the UK.
Speaking of games literally just called zombies, there's
Yeah.
Zombie, which was
It's
one
like
of
a
the
very
first
generic
ever
sounding
zombie
name.
games, and Ubisoft license, and then they released Zombie U, which then became Zombie again in on Xbox 360 and PS4. And
Too
maybe
many
Steam.
people, somebody zombie me.
Oh man, maybe I need to pick a different character. Eno sucks.
Yeah, have you not watched the series? It's kind of obvious she sucks.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
lost
but
to Sakura.
bedtime narrative.
And everybody loses to Sakura.
A better shot. Bedtime Naruto is where it's at.
The only time Sakura does anything useful, she's been helped by someone who's really old and fighting for ages to actually be able to win.
I don't know.
Okay, I like that skin
she
in
wins that
Naruto
fight with
in
the
his
doll
pajamas. just for what he's got on his head, just because I find it hilarious.
Yeah,
kinda
and you
want
see
one.
him tighten it behind.
I kind of want that hat one day just to.
Tighten it
Nice.
from behind
Do it right.
somehow.
Dynamic entry.
don't know how that. Oh, well, because it's the same model from his other one. It'll just be.
Yeah.
It pulls a shrinkage.
By the way, is this game a beat 'em up or a platform?
It's a beat 'em up with an open world, hub world between missions.
not really that. Well, the Welcome was a little platformer, but not really a platformer.
If you want a Naruto that plays more like a platformer, Ninja Council for Game Boy Advance or Rise of a Ninja for Xbox 360. I highly recommend that one.
Okay. Matsu has a CEX story, it seems. Once Matsu checked the CEX app to see what PS2 games were in stock in his local CEX, and he saw Kingdom Hearts 2 in stock. Matsu was very excited. He then got to the CEX and looked at the man at the till and saw the man at the till was purchasing the one and only copy of the game at the shop. Matsu was sad. Instead, he went to game and bought one pack of Pokemon and got the Rainbow Charizard X. The end.
Oh,
Rainbow
Charizard. That EX card. That must be a rare one then.
Rainbow Charizard EX.
Shun CEX.
That's like the Pokemon trading card game, right?
Yeah, it's like
okay.
The EXs are like double as powerful.
Aren't they like
rainbow
the giant
one is
cards?
rainbow powerful.
Or are the giant cards something else?
These are like the hollow ones, the shiny ones.
So they're not the giant.
And it's a powerful one because it's EX.
Oh right, okay. Is there like a rule? Can you only like have one EX in a deck or something?
No. What it is when you play it, you have to. One of the ways to win is to get all 6 of your prize cards, and if you take down an EX, you can take down 2 rather than 1.
Right. Okay.
Whilst every other Pokemon you take down is 1.
I remember when the trading card game was like you can only have X number of Pokemon and energies in your deck. You can have as many trainers as you want. Like that must have been like when it was first a thing.
Yeah, there was, and some of the training cards I have now. If that was the rule now, someone could literally win immediately.
Right. Okay.
On like the first turn, because there's nothing they could do because of all the stupid trainer cards you can have.
Usually the giant cards are just decoration, right? Okay.
Pretty much.
Fair dues. So you can't actually like turn up to a Pokemon game and go, "Here's my giant card."
Yeah, it's not like Yu-Gi-Oh where you can have a special deck where it doesn't actually matter if you shuffle it because you pull them out yourself when you do a thing.
So as another CEX story, it seems 3 years ago Matsu.
Another story.
3 years ago, Matsu traded his Xbox 360 for an iPhone 5S. The Xbox 360 is still in the shop to this date. The end.
Oh wow! Nobody wanted the Xbox 360.
If someone went with a new iPhone 5S to trade it for the Xbox 360, they'll say, "No way, get me 7."
Well,
it just means when the time is right, you can buy that 360 back if he doesn't have one at home. Isn't
those CEX stories, Matsu? Any cringy ones? Like
did you buy a game and it had a fake printed cover in it? That's happened to me.
And that's one possibility.
Actually, I've got one from CEX. I bought the discs that I've got. Well, not this. The DVDs I've got for Naruto season 4, like volume 1 and volume 2. They're both got the fake printed covers on them, but the DVDs are. But the fake covers, it's like you can smell the bloody plastic because it's cheap bloody plastic that they use for the DVD case.
Smelly plastic.
So they also fake print DVDs as well as games, do they?
Fake print anything.
Just the case for the DVDs, but the DVDs are actually the real ones, but they're a bit scratched as well. And the end, like the preview for one of the episodes didn't play because of how scratched it wasn't for that one bit. There's a bit of noise.
CEX actually has a reputation for not looking after their stuff.
Pretty much,
That's especially true about their headquarters. I've heard some horror stories from people who work at CEX about how they get stuff from HQ and it's so fucking awful. They were telling me about
Yeah,
they
I got the
they
season-
got a tablet in, and because somebody at HQ had turned it on and saw that it booted, they're like, okay, it's fine. But when they in the store checked it, they saw that it was in a boot loop where it would start up, freeze, turn off, start up, freeze, turn off, and do this indefinitely. And it's like, how could they even send us this thing? Did they just check that it booted and didn't like pay attention to whether it turned itself off again? and apparently they got like a whole batch of these tablets that were all in that state. And I'm thinking, why does that not surprise me?
You gotta save money somehow.
And they wanted me
One
to
way
work
is
there.
save
at one
time
point.
by not doing your job properly.
I had a little bit of an epic win back in CX Sheffield. I think I might have told this before. It's Disgaea, the game. So it's by Disgaea 1. I got Disgaea 2 instead, but that actually meant that I got Disgaea 2 at a cheaper price, because Disgaea 1 was like £10, Disgaea 2 was like £20.
That happened once for me with Kingdom Hearts 2, but it was the other way round. It had Kingdom Hearts 1 in the box. I was furious. That was back in the very short period of time when W.H. Smith was doing pre-owned.
There was one. I was in a cash converters, and they had PlayStation 1 games all for 50p, and they had a box of Pac-Man World, and I bought it thinking I was getting Pac-Man World for 50p. Nope, it had Rugrats Search for Reptar in it, and then I took it back to them trying to find the disc. And what did they do? They took the fucking game off me, everything. They just took it and then just put a stick on it saying Rugrats, and then just left it in the store and didn't give it back to me, even though I was going to take it back anyway. I was only looking to see if I could find the game.
That's awful. You should sue.
Exactly. So.
With Matsu, once Matsu saw 3 Dreamcasts, an N64, a fake copy of a Pokemon game for the GBA, and official NES, and a real copy of Super Mario 64 in the same cabinet. That doesn't sound very cringy, just sounds very generic.
Yeah.
Did something like really cringy happen? Like, for example, any fights in a local CX, like punching and violence and something like that? Aggression?
No, I've never experienced anything like that in a store like
me
that.
neither.
Everybody seems mostly interested in just what themselves are doing. On occasion, people have tried to spark conversation with me in CEX. They've been like, "Oh, that's a good game," and I just look over to them like, "Really? I'm holding Top Gun for PS2."
The CEX
actually told me that your CX in Canterbury is actually very good.
Yes, it's one of the best that I've been in. Absolutely.
The CX in Dundee was trying to sell Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time unboxed for £180.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Legends of Zelda 64.
Yep.
Bloody heck. I have this game. Does that mean I'm rich now?
Apparently so. I mean,
so.
Yakuza
No, they'll probably
2
trade
has-
it in for like a quid or something.
Yakuza 2 has
Maybe a
become
pound
really
in stock.
Is
valuable.
it that gold version of the cartridge that they used to sell in Australia, I think?
I don't
Remember
know, because it wasn't me who seen it. It was one of my pals who seen it when we were up in Dundee for Decon this year.
Oh yeah, because I actually read in a magazine that I used to subscribe to years ago. There was an ad selling like a gold version of Legends of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, and it was an Australian import. The one that I've got is just a regular grey one.
It'll still play fine.
I think all versions are grey.
Oh god, that bit.
Oh god, this tree.
I've noticed that since sometimes
Tree hates you, Yabby. Tree
Yeah.
hates you.
the CX
This
and
is why I
Plus I've
hate
noticed
nature.
sometimes it's had the
Oh my god.
the front windows smashed, like somebody was trying to get to all the products in there. And at the moment they've got Atari Jaguar games in, and they've left them all out in the sun, so they're starting to get sun damage on the
Oh,
boxes.
so they're bleached.
like dimming
Yeah.
everything.
God, you only make this quite just.
There was a shop in
Horrible
Faversham like
idea.
that. Every item in the window
I've
was
seen
got
this happen
pale white.
before to other products.
Damn it.
I can remember seeing a like a comic, and it like totally sun faded, and the art got destroyed or ruined.
Oh god.
There's another one from Matsu where some people tried to be funny with me at school, and they see me at CX and walked in and accidentally knocked everything off the DVD and Blu-ray shelves. They must not be
Accidentally.
very clever people.
They're still lying in the CX dungeons to this day.
They were then made to leave the shop. I don't blame the people who kicked them out the shop. They deserved it.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, they knocked everything off the shelf. It's not very clever. It's dumb.
How did you accidentally knock everything off?
Kind of like when I was playing Yakuza, and you just run into the shelves.
Yeah, except there's a difference. It's ERB was playing Yakuza, not in real life. Oh good, they're banned from entering. Well, they deserve to be banned.
Yeah, that.
Oh god.
Could have been worse though. Could have been like Christian Weston Chandler when he vandalized some Sonic.
I just like that you're bringing up
Sonic
Chris
Boom.
Chan, that we're actually going there.
Yeah.
It's fine, continue.
Yeah,
So you all heard about Chris Chan at too many games then?
Yeah, he had a thing against Sonic's arms being blue, which is stupid, because who gives a shit? I mean, if Sega wants Sonic's arms to be blue, or if Sega wants Sonic's nose to be red, or if his feet to be gold, then whatever, let it be.
It's important to me for
all
some
the
reason.
arguments that cause
It
over
slows me
something
down.
green
They're
eyes.
not reddish purple.
But guys, it has to be a mix of Sonic and Pikachu, so we can make the Sonic Chew that everybody wants and needs.
Everyone wants that.
I like it when people
Well, maybe-
connected with Sega make references to Sonic 2 and like get in trouble for it. I remember when Sonic Forces came out, there was somebody in an interview at Sega who like said something like, "Oh, so can we make Sonic 2 with this?" And I'm like, "Oh my god." But they've acknowledged it in Sonic Boom as well. There was a whole thing about how a video game character that they loved had been changed and his arms were blue, and no, his arms were like orange. Like they were like complaining about it.
I always thought Sonic's arms were normally like flesh coloured.
Well, his flesh colours, I think they're still on.
His
like,
belly is flesh
weird
coloured.
beigey brown things in colour.
His belly's not a belly though. Like you know where the genitalia of a hedgehog is, right? It's the round circle in the stomach. I'm just saying.
An epic fail on Sega's part.
The reason why Sonic is smiling all the time is because he knows how big it is and he's flashing it in our faces. That's
As a
what
bonus,
it's
he's
all about.
wiggling his finger.
Do you know where the private parts for the echidna are?
Oh dear. I don't know. I don't know much about echidnas. I don't think a lot of people do actually.
This is going dark.
Four-headed penis.
It's because we started talking about Chris Chandler. It's like the bar has been lowered so low.
How low can it go?
Very low.
This low, maybe lower.
It will probably have to be even lower than anybody could possibly imagine. Maybe as low as the ground.
No, I can imagine lower than that.
It's below the
like
ground.
underground.
Still lower. I can imagine the centre of the earth.
The depths of hell.
That was what I was thinking. Probably underneath the depths of hell.
That special level of hell reserved only for the worst people.
The devil's wine cellar's wine cellar.
So Chris Chan,
I was thinking
underneath the planet Earth.
The area of hell reserved for scalpers. I was thinking.
like the guys who tried to sell.
Yeah, there was a special place in hell for them.
The guys got all the. Well, so I'm going to need to head off because I've got work tomorrow. So I'll probably stay in the stream for a little bit longer, but I won't be in this.
All right.
So I'll see you later.
Okay.
Okay, take care, Paper.
Yes.
Matsu has another CX story. Once he was looking for some GameCube and PS2 games, and some 30-year-old man who probably has no job. I was thinking he was actually working at CX, but he has no job, but never mind. Screamed at the top of his lungs, "Oh my god, it's a fucking Mario game, Sunshine. This is the shit." Then he bought the game and left.
Well, Sunshine is
raw his
Sunshine is
head off
amazing,
or
but I
something.
wouldn't scream about
Yeah, I think all he did was raw his head off. Yeah, that's pretty cringy, but I was hoping that something cringy would happen next.
Pro tip, never express excitement unless you like being ripped off. Absolutely true. I have learned this at boot fairs.
True.
Yeah.
Play it down. Play down
This
what's
is
in
why
your
I
hands.
think
Like,
Mario is
so how much is
overrated,
this?
because
Mario is overrated.
heads off about something
It's not
so
rated that
trivial.
much.
Don't
like
ever name
Mario.
any game you're picking up. Like, don't ever name it at a boot fair. Just say, "Oh, so how much is this?" And that way they don't realise
I
that
think
you
this
want
is
it a lot.
the sort of thing
Yeah.
that scalpers
Make it
do
sound
when
like
they
you're
see
not
Mario
interested,
breakfast cereal.
Just to get you to buy it.
I don't understand that whole Mario breakfast cereal thing, right? The amiibo chip in it is so fucking non-important, like completely. Oh great, what does it do? It makes the word delicious appear in Super Mario Odyssey. Fucking great, right? And,
Yeah.
Like
and then the
maybe
cereal was
Burst
fucking
a packet of
disgusting.
Mario cereal in Smash Brothers.
Then eat me.
The cereal was absolutely disgusting. Like, I like Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms, that cereal ain't. It's not even
Well,
close to being Lucky Charms.
Mario
Mario-
likes it.
Lucky
He has no
Charms.
taste buds.
Like, the marshmallow was too dry. The cereal, like, grazed the top of my mouth and left my mouth sore.
Mario has no
Just-
taste buds because its diet mostly consists of mushrooms.
Now, if it consisted of mushrooms, it'd probably still be an alright cereal, but the cereal just tasted
Well,
like
not
the
for me,
cardboard
then.
it came in.
Do we sell
Maybe you're reading it wrong.
Mario
You're supposed to
breakfast
eat the
cereal
cardboard
in
and
the
not
UK?
the cereal.
You're supposed to have the cardboard with the cereal in the bowl. That's where I'm going wrong. You're supposed to eat the amiibo chip, and then you can scan yourself into
Yeah,
the game.
because you're an extra electrical zing.
Mmm, tasty.
Mario brought Powerland cereal and slapped Mario on the box.
Quite possibly.
I guess so. But did they actually release Mario breakfast cereal in the UK?
No,
Oh, God, I
it's
can't
still
remember what
it's still
happened to that.
American import,
American,
which
yeah,
is why it's
American
like
import
£6
breakfast
a
cereal.
box.
It's actually quite expensive.
Yeah.
I went to Cardiff and went to this Americandy shop and saw a box of American import Lucky Charms and £10 for breakfast cereal. Who's going to pay their money
that's
for that?
ridiculous for Lucky Charms. You can get that shit like £4.50 or £5 in places like B&M bargains. I mean, that's still a lot to
When
pay
you
for a
bought this
cereal.
Mario
but-
breakfast cereal, how much did you pay for it?
What? Sorry? When I got the Mario cereal, that was £6. And it was the most
Still
rubbish
pretty
cereal I've
expensive,
ever
but not
fucking
as
eaten.
expensive as what I saw in Cardiff.
Yeah,
You're
just
buying a name,
that
aren't you?
expensive.
Really?
That expensive. I expect anything with Mario on it.
Yeah, it was.
I don't
it was
even
a
eat
boring
breakfast cereal, so I probably won't even buy any. I wouldn't even buy it if it was local. Even if it was like 50p, I wouldn't buy it.
Didn't
Matzo
I-
says
didn't I get
rubber
given
pea
mushrooms?
comes in B&M on offer for £1. That's not a bad deal. Maybe I should see if there's any in. Well, you know, it's ironic that I just said that because I just said I don't eat breakfast cereal, but I miss Lucky Charms. And 2 says we did it for £3.50 for Lucky Charm.
Yeah.
I've
When we had them in Pound World, they were £3.50 a box, and that was bargain price. That was cheaper than anywhere else in the high street.
Maybe for American import breakfast cereal, but
yeah, for American import breakfast.
But breakfast cereal locally in the UK, I'd expect a whole lot cheaper than that.
Well, yeah, I get like my fruit and fibre knockoff for like under £1. Like that's enough for me.
Under £1? That's not too bad.
I love me some fruit and fibre.
Mercy says I can import 2 or 3 crates of curly whirlies for the price of one of your Lucky Charms.
All for your Milky Way.
Says, my local pound is going oof, like most.
Yeah, Matt, so I'd imagine trying to work in one while that's happening. I
actually did work experience in a Poundland.
I don't particularly want to talk about the state of the business, of course, because a lot of that is under wraps and NDA and all that. But, oh, what have you got for me, lady? Mania noodles, yes! Alright, so this is what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to give the flowers to these fucking NPCs. No wonder I fucked up. Anyway, yeah, my
random
the pound world I work at
is crap you have to do.
Is much like all the others.
Noodles, really.
I don't think it's the same supplier. I mean, IFC. There's more than one pound shop. There's Poundland, which Ashton goes to. There's the one that ERB goes to, but I forgot the name of it.
99p stores, but I'm not sure if that's being owned by someone else yet.
Yeah, Poundland bought 99p stores.
There's different suppliers.
Oh, they did.
Okay. I
mean,
you're talking about buying teams with these shops.
Poundlands anymore because there's an upstairs section where they sell clothes for like more than £1.
Oh god,
like £2,
oh, in Poundland, like yeah, Pep and Co or something.
Yeah. The things they have near the counter, which are worth £2. Ooh.
I was just thinking, since Matzo is in Ireland, they would still be called Poundland in Northern Ireland, but would they be called like Euroland in Republic of Ireland?
Land.
More than likely, yeah.
Well, in the case of that, Matzo, it's the same product, but under a different branding label.
Oh,
so it comes from the same place.
Walmart does.
Welcome, Annie Gamer.
I would not welcome that person.
Oh, okay. Is there any telltale signs, like...
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Look at the
him?
name.
Oh, okay.
There's a pretty clear sign right there. Red miso ramen. Ooh, I got all these ramens.
That message.
That's something I'll be looking forward to in Japan.
Red miso. It makes a comment on every single ramen.
So says, I don't think there's a Euro shop down south.
Euro
south.
We don't have a Euro shop in Kent.
Oh, well, you wouldn't. You have a pound.
Yeah.
There isn't a Euro stop in Suffolk.
I doubt there'll be a Euro shop for much longer anyway.
They have yen shops in Japan. I'm sure that'll be something Keshi might find
yen
out.
shop. 1 yen. Oh god, that's terrible.
No, 100. They have 100 yen shops.
Yeah, it will be a 100 yen shop.
I think my Japanese teacher told me once that 1 yen is worthless.
A single pair type. Well, it's like 1p. That is pretty much worthless.
Yeah, 1p. They could have 100 yen shops.
Yeah, that would be the equivalent of £1.
Matzo says that he always thought
1 yen would be like
does things differently.
The typical rule of
Japan
thumb is 100 yen is like $1 US. For the pound conversion, it's usually about like 140 yen to the pound, something like that.
Thereabouts. Matzo said that he always thought pound shops got their stock from cash and carries. God, I wish. When we don't get a supply of something, it would be so easy just to pop to the other end of town and buy a crate of it from Booker, but unfortunately not. It would be so much easier if we could. Natural salt ramen. Ooh. I had all these ramen I could unlock. All I had to do was beat 2 side quests.
Terrible.
Yeah, all these ramen flavors sound terrible. They do. Floral ramen,
They
fruit
really do.
ramen.
And he makes a comment on all of them. The ones that sound horrible, he makes comments implying they're horrible, but somehow still getting key from them.
Well, I definitely want to try some ramen while I'm out there.
No, make sure you have some snack ramen.
Yeah.
Nice salt water with bits of chocolate in it.
Chocolate ramen. That doesn't sound too pleasant. Don't get me wrong, I like chocolate. But chocolate ramen is like chocolate poutine. Yeah.
Floating around with your meat and your
Well, I
salt
guess
and your
the
noodles.
chocolate
and
equivalent of
chocolate.
poutine would be fondue.
Along a similar sort of line, in McDonald's over in Japan, you can get fries and they give you like a thing of chocolate sauce to drizzle over it.
Chocolate sauce on fries.
In Burger King Japan, they had these like black burgers.
Oh, made with
with
squid
squid
ink.
in the buns, yeah.
I would love to taste
yeah.
some what's it called? Ika something from squid, but I can't
It's
remember the
called
exact.
Kuro Burger or something.
Yeah.
I'd actually
Or
like to
Kuro
try
Men in
that.
Black.
One of them.
I would love to try
Platoon burger.
it. Apparently, squid ink
The
is really
kid
tasty.
is a squid. Who cares? It's making your burger bright neon pink.
That sounds a bit
They
scary.
did that
Yeah,
at
they'll
one point,
probably
didn't they? Yeah.
Colour on the way out as well.
Race battle race. Okay. This is going to be fun.
Battered banana from the Chinese is nice, Matsu says.
Battered banana. Oh right, yeah. We have them at our local Chinese banana fritter. They call it. So it's nice,
Oh, yeah.
but I'm more a Chinese style chocolate buns guy. If I'm gonna have something sweet from the Chinese, it's that. My typical choice of dish from the Chinese will be either Chinese duck curry and rice in one box, or roast duck curry in one box. The difference is one has the red sauce, which is super sweet. The other one has the brown sauce that's super spicy. It depends what mood I'm in.
By the way, ERP, did you complete this Sega CD game? I've got the name of it.
Oh, Space Adventure Cobra,
Space
not
Adventure
yet.
Cobra.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure
did
whether
you
I would
complete
return
that?
to it, because it's. I get the feeling it's not a very interesting game to watch. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I have found it interesting.
You found it interesting.
most
All right,
boring
I'll
one.
return
I
to
did.
it then.
Do you mean like to watch on the stream or?
Yeah, to
on,
watch
or to
me
play.
playing
Yeah, it's
it.
just basically clicking on options, isn't it?
Yeah,
You know,
until
it might not
look
something
bad.
progresses the
I
story.
enjoyed it.
exciting to the watcher. Yeah, but yeah, I enjoyed it.
All right, cool.
I enjoyed it too.
I'll return to it then.
Did you
'cause
complete it?
Although, I have to be honest, I do
Well,
like
when in
visual
doubt,
novel
like
games, so might be
I
biased.
wanted to do it for Sushi Bites, but the problem is playing through that game. It's like 7 hours if you know where to go.
It's like try everything on
Another
everything.
7 if you
try,
don't.
try every dialogue option it gives you.
And if you do every
Please
other
do.
dialogue option, that's another 7 hours. 21 hours.
And then there's 2 shooting games for PS1 based on the series, and an adventure game for PS1 based on the series. So there's loads
Ooh.
of games to play.
Nice.
That game on the Wii about interacting with the environment was cool when it worked. Which game is that, Matsu or Yabi
Yeah,
or anyone?
because that sounds like any adventure game for Wii.
That sounds like any Wii game whatsoever.
I tell you, if we're talking about
Wii
good
games
Wii games
sounds
where you
like,
interact with the screen, I would
Doubleware.
say another Code R is probably the best when we're talking about games like that. I have a real soft spot for another Code R.
So says the Japanese one.
Another almost like original novel-ish game, that sort of thing. Not quite. See the info.
Oh, Matsu's talking about the game that I streamed, Gintama for Wii. Yeah, the problem is I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Which kind of made it impossible to play.
I might have missed that one. I'm not sure.
I only played it for about
yeah.
40 minutes, and I did
missed
not
that
get
one, but
anywhere
I've heard Gintama anime themselves said that game was very good, so...
Pandora's Tower was a great game on Wii. I'm guessing that's the name of the game that Matzo was talking about. And he said,
Pandora's Tower,
what
probably
he
not the
said
one
was a
Matzo's talking
joke,
about.
but okay. Asterisk joke.
Pandora's Tower
I bought
is
Pandora's
is a good
Tower,
game.
yeah.
I haven't played it, but I've heard very good things. There was a huge push to get it localized.
I played partway through it.
I remember that
Never
was
really went back to it.
tried to be localized around the same time as the first Xenoblade, I think it was.
Xenoblade
the
game
first
called
Xenoblade.
The Last
that
Story
was
and
pushed to be
Pandora's
released.
Tower, yeah.
It was
Yeah, Operation
that
Rainfall.
Xenoblade and something called like The Last Story.
Last Story, yeah.
Yeah, I think I've got two of those. I haven't got the Pandora one.
I bought all three, and because I registered them all on with the Nintendo points thing, they actually gave me a set of commemorative coins
Oh, nice.
for each game.
I can't wait for localized Vesperia. Me too, Vesperia Remaster.
ERB roared his head off about that game when he watched it on E3.
Oh, I was just so excited because I knew it was coming, but...
Tales of Vesperia, motherfucker!
Yeah! but the thing is...
Couldn't roar it out loud because it's 10:43.
Of course, yeah.
Make
I'm
anybody
sure you
angry.
understand that, like, it's my favourite game in the Tales of series. I've streamed, like, 30 hours of it on my channel. You know, it's huge
You
to me,
did.
that game. It's, like, hugely
I
important.
remember you getting drunk to that.
Yeah. Back when I used to do drunk streams, not anymore. Well, back when I
Pandora's
used to drink.
Tower, Lost Story, and Xenoblade were pushed because Nintendo were too effing retarded to realize that people wanted some actual gosh dang games for the Wii in the West.
Instead of the
that's very true.
same
The Xenoblade
Mario
will do
and
very well.
other games all the time.
And do you know that Nintendo are a bit on the censorship happy side of things?
They are.
But
How long did it take before
I
Earthbound
don't really know a
went
whole
on
lot
the,
about
on
these
the
games.
eShop?
Since I don't follow modern gaming anymore. To get into it, but just couldn't.
Yeah, fair dues. I mean, I can understand why people wouldn't get into modern gaming. All the fucking sordid
logic to
practices that go on.
De novo, the downloady stuff, complicated stuff, having to be connected to the internet for no reason.
Yeah,
just to play that
digital
game.
games are effectively rentals that you can lose.
Microtransactions and DLC and loot
Yep.
boxes and all that nonsense.
Yeah,
I mean,
bring back the
I've
good
never
old days
been
when you
against
just had a console,
DLC, but when
cartridge,
it's
you put it-
worthwhile.
old days where you get a console and your cartridge and put it in and turn power
Was it?
on and
Yeah.
enjoy your game.
Yep.
As old-fashioned
Well,
and
that-
manly as
the
that
day
sounds,
one
I
right
do agree
game.
with it.
Didn't have to have updates or anything like that. The game's finished and it's yours to buy and play and, you know,
There you go. Yep.
these are the only games I play.
Yeah. One thing, I've checked a map of the area where I'm going to be in Japan, and there's a book off about 10-minute walk away from my hotel, so I could probably go and have a look at that
Ooh.
That's cool.
and find myself something like that.
Gonna do some
take
like
lots of photos
Luke Moore
and
style.
video and anything cool, yeah?
Yeah, will do. Yeah.
Are you gonna do Ty? Are you gonna do like a Luke Moore style, hard off exploration video? Like get a little camera and look at all the games.
I can do. Yeah.
Hmm?
A little camcorder with me. Yeah.
I'm curious about Hard Off.
And, well, there is a guy on YouTube who does stuff like that.
Yeah,
goes by the name Jay
I've seen
Contra.
videos before. There's people who upload the theme song
Yeah.
as it changes.
Yeah.
I'm getting lots of Discord notifications.
Yeah. There's a Don Quixote nearby as well. So you can have a look around that.
Why did I mute you on the live stream? Bruh, look at your fucking name, asshole. Block. I'm getting it on the Discord now.
Who's muted who?
Oh, it was that Annie gamer that turned up.
Oh, the band guy. Yeah, him.
Yeah, the name.
Never mind.
The name instantly rung warning bells with me. Because of the capitalization, which letter was capitalized.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not done.
Telltale signs. We know who it is, and we banned him. We don't want him here anymore. He's a thing of the past.
Could be. I'm not going to say outright that that's who it is.
Yeah.
But I know a bunch of people who I hate are having fun. Oh, gotta do something to ruin it. like the kids who made mess in CX to fuck with Matzo.
Yeah, probably. Don't really go to CX anymore.
Oh, which way am I going?
I only go to like independent shops like Super Tomato, Cardiff.
Obviously, a play on words of Super Potato.
Yeah, I think Super Potato might have inspired them to call themselves Super Tomato.
Like a random
Japanese
vegetable,
themed
in this case, a
shop.
fruit.
Let's call the whole thing on.
What? Oh, I just found a door with a picture of stinky feet on it. What? I'm gonna take a
Yeah, I see
screenshot.
it now.
That's the fetish door, Yubi. That's the
Right,
fetish
I don't
door.
want to open that door, but I will take a screenshot of that door.
Maybe it's like street art or something, or graffiti art. Weird
Yeah,
graffiti
sort of
art.
like a painting of
Just
a
a
stinky
picture
foot.
of a foot.
Just makes me
or a
wonder,
door.
because these ninjas are weird like
place
that.
like this.
They have weird taste.
Yeah, these ninjas
Yeah.
are very weird. I mean, they're more like wizards, so they're weird.
Should
Do I
I
have
watch
time
South
for-
Park
yeah,
or
I've got time for
Familiar
one.
Man tonight? Well, I don't know. Your choice, Matsu. But
Yeah, whatever takes your fancy.
I think by Familiar Man, I think you mean Family Guy.
Yeah,
yeah.
family man. It's a meme.
The meme. Oh, okay.
Gosh darn memes.
Oh yeah, the memes that will soon be banned by the EU if this Article 13
Oh
goes
yes,
through.
my stream will have to consist of like word Naruto on screen, just in plain text. It'd be
Where's
like
Naruto?
you've just got to imagine I'm
Watching
playing
you
Naruto,
play the
guys.
game without any game music.
Yeah, without any game footage or game sound.
Just like the whole image, the word Naruto, and just the picture
Yeah.
of you in the corner playing the game without saying any comments
That's
on it.
basically what the law is going to
No
be like.
background music, just watching you play
Yeah.
the game with the word Naruto.
The
Links to anything, because you'll have to pay for them.
Stream users in the chat won't have their profile pics next to their names, because that's a no-go, because they might have copyrighted material as their,
I
as
think
their names.
you might be okay with your avatar since it's from Andy Pants.
Well, assuming that I get copyright permissions from Andy Pants.
Yep.
Do you need copyright permission from Andy Pants?
I don't know, I might need to. Andy Pants knows that I use the generator to make my icon, because I was like, wow, this thing's awesome, when he shared it in the Y2K chat on Facebook. I read on Reddit that the EU flag is public domain. Great! I could just take a shit on the EU flag and upload it to the internet.
Hopefully this thing won't happen.
There is no copyright on this meme. Please reuse. Thanks, ERB. Perfect. Boy, I sure do like climbing the same tree every time.
Gotta climb that tree.
See you climbing up that tree to get that honey just for... What? Oh no, it's spawning the the scrolls where I can't actually. I've got more.
Yeah, if you're chasing someone,
I've got more chakra.
they're doing ninjutsu to stop you. I don't know what you're doing. Oh wait, no, you're doing this. Never mind.
So it says he's got copyright permissions from Underpants for that game. He started to work but never finished. Does that mean Fortnite dances will be removed?
Fortnite dances... No, it just means you won't be able to play Fortnite in Europe. I don't know. Fuck you, Europe. Now it's not just Sony ruining
Fortnite dances won't be removed. They're replaced by a giant square that says censor on it.
It will just say the name of the dance.
Okay.
Imagine this person is doing the chicken. Imagine this person is doing a funky robot.
Funky robot is copyrighted.
Yes, he says, good thing Brexit happened, you're not subject to EU law.
I'm not getting involved in that one. Exclamation mark politics, I'll ban you, I swear I will.
Allowed to talk about politics.
Go ahead, but I'm not getting involved.
Changed.
The thing with politics is there's no right or wrong answer.
Pretty much,
well, actually, that's not right. They were all wrong answers.
Okay.
Not getting involved,
I don't want to get involved.
It says, rules are made to be broken.
And that's just what they'll do. Image Flexion is lucky that he's a mod,
you can break that rule, meaning you can't break rules.
Because the phrase "rules are made to be broken" is actually on the block list on my YouTube chat. But because
you can break them,
because IFC's a mod, he can say it.
Repair them and break them and repair them all over and over and over again.
Meaning you have to not break rules.
That means you have to break rules, which also means you have to not break rules, which also means you have to break the rules again, and so on and so on and so on.
If you're a robot, you then die from the possibility of that paradox.
Or if you're a human being, your brain could explode from just confusion.
I'm getting terribly confused now.
Matsu says if it's a he will post a meme even if he's not allowed to.
Oh, fighting talk. I like that.
And IFC says I can even break rules.
Well, it's the internet.
Well, if it's an unjust law, then you are morally obliged to not follow it.
Yes, that is true.
It's an unjust law, yeah.
Well, yeah, but the unjust law is subjective, and you could say an unjust law is killing people. Yeah. I really want to kill people, so I will go against it because I think it's unjust. And I'll kill everyone and be the only one left.
Okay, sure, we could say that. Where's that red dot? There's a red dot on the map, and I want to know what it is. Is it a fight? Do I get to fight someone? Let's have a look.
True says if Barack Obama likes memes, the EU should too.
I don't think that's a good argument, but fine.
Not really, no.
The EU should like memes.
If it takes Barack Obama saying that memes are
politics,
good, then if it takes Barack Obama saying memes are good for memes to be okay in Europe, then you know what?
Yeah, there is that.
Then I'm happy with him saying that.
Yeah, I agree.
Bot says I will ban you. I swear I will.
It's still a stupid reason. This cool popular politic guy said it's good, so I trust him too. It's just a terrible logic.
Doesn't work.
There is no way that this law is good in any way in regards to like freedom or expression.
Absolutely.
Like, sure, it might help some companies save some money somewhere, but I mean,
like 5 pence or something.
Yeah, like. But
it's
it's not going to be good for freedom of expression. Like, memes are a language, whether people like it or not. Memes are a language. It's a method of communication that goes past other languages that exist. You can post a
Yeah.
meme and someone in Japanese will understand your meme in English. Alright, take care, Alfie.
That's why so many people know the
You
way.
get two.
So, like, yeah, the way. So what I'm saying is, like, all this feels like to me is just them trying to get rid of a language that has cropped up, that is like some unwanted language. Like, it feels like a method of expressing, of stifling expression.
Yeah. It is a bit.
So it says, I will make the land of Kaistan a thing, and all means will be legal there.
That's meant to be Kekistan. They missed the K out.
Yeah, the problem
FC
with
says,
Kekistani
go.
is its execution.
Well done.
You're very fluent in Japanese, I believe.
Yeah.
That is
Especially when
the
all I can say is
menacing.
go.
That is
Well, I
the
can say
kanji for
Mizumi.
menacing.
I can say konnichiwa. Watashi wa Iglisujin desu.
Nakama. Mizumi. Nakama.
What?
Just rattling off all the Japanese we know now.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Can
What
you,
is this? How do you mean mashite?
can you speak some Japanese?
Okama.
I just
Anarchy.
did.
Ohayo, Mato desu.
What do you
Yosh.
mean mashite?
Very funny. That's English.
That's English.
Yeah, definitely
English.
English.
Ah,
Neko.
naruhodo.
Inu.
Naruto.
Ni.
Japanese name for Phoenix.
Nihongo ga hanasemasu.
Ah, I can't get any more of these.
I need to improve my kanji and hiragana and katakana's reading skills, me.
Mr.
I'll get some more of those. Yeah, okay, boom. Excellent. Now I can go save. I'm going to cut the stream off fairly soon.
Okay.
So what I'll probably do is just duck out of the inner circle and then do my ending spiel. Once I get
Since
to the
it's
save point.
about to turn 11 o'clock, I'm going to turn my mic off, so I'll see you back in the chat.
Alright,
Okay.
well, I'm just about to go anyway, so... I'll just do the disconnect from the inner circle now. Where is it? Where is it? Ah!
Okay.
Oh great, we've got messages from Annie Gamer in my Discord as well. Didn't notice how offensive my name on
he's
YouTube
saying someone
is.
else.
Oh right, okay. That's alright, I'll communicate later on DMs or something. Alright. Drop from the inner circle. Alright, I'm gonna cut the stream to a close here. Fall in love again next stream. Click the outro screen. Come on, XSplit. Come on, XSplit. Of course not. I have to click it again. Alright, and then the official send-off. Great stream, Yabi. Thanks. It was a great stream because, you know, I had lots of great commentators on. Maybe we can do this again sometime. It was fun. It was fun! Alright. Tell me a more iconic... what? Than the thing I posted. What? I'll have a look in the Discord in a second. Alright. Until next time. If we live that long.